Katatapos lang ng paglalatag ng mga argumento ng depensa ngayong huling araw ng confirmation of charges kay dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte sa International Criminal Court.
Kahapon mga kapuso ay sinimulang igiit ng depensa na mahina at hindi sapat ang mga ebidensya ng prosekusyon para iakyat sa paglilitis ang mga reklamo laban po sa dating Pangulo.
Inilutang din ng kanyang abogado ang pagpapasumite muli sa prosekusyon ng mga reklamo at ang pansamantala munang pagpapalaya kay Duterte. Nakatutok si Mariz Umali.
Sabi ni Defense Lead Counsel Nicholas Kaufman, hindi raw napatunayan ng prosekusyon na may napagkasundo ang common plan si dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte at mga binanggit na co-perpetrator at may intensyong kriminal sa pagpapatupad nito. Hindi raw patunay nito ang tinukoy ng prosekusyon na memo noon ni dating PNP Chief at ngayon Senador Ronald Bato de la Rosa kaugnay sa Oplan Tokhang.
If the prosecution's case for the common plan in counts 2 and 3 is based on Command Circular number 16 of 2016, we might as well pack up and go home because Mr. Duterte is simply not guilty.
Inilatag din ng depensa ang kahinaan umano ng mga ebidensya ng prosekusyon para patunayan na ang dating Pangulo ang kumamada, leader at nag-utos ng mga extrajudicial killings nung mayor siya ng Davao City hanggang maging presidente. Kabilang dyan ang paggamit ng testimonya ng mga anyay self-confessed murderers.
According to the prosecution, members of the Davao Death Squad had to seek clearance from Mr. Duterte to conduct killings in Davao City. For this wild assertion, the prosecution relies once again on the evidence of criminals it has recruited, all of whom are inherently unreliable because of their being self-confessed vicious murderers, testifying in return for virtual immunity from proceedings at the ICC.
Kinwestiyon din ni Kaufman ang pagpili ng mga testigo ng prosekusyon sa tulong daw ng ilang tao dito sa bansa.
I also talked about a recorded telephone conversation in which one of the participants bragged about acting as President Marcos Jr.'s silent partner for channeling witnesses to the ICC. This is what this covertly recorded individual, who I am forbidden from naming, said. They cooperate through me, since I don't hold a position, redacted. But we are able to do it. So what? What happened here is an ICC investigator will give me a list of witnesses, documents they need to bolster the case against Duterte. Then I provide it. I give it to the different agencies so it can be approved. There are witnesses who need a pardon. I get the authority from the President, and they are granted a pardon. Basically, like that, it becomes a priority mission of the government.
Mali rin daw ang intindi ng prosekusyon na ang ibig sabihin ng to neutralize ay katumbas ng pagpatay base sa memo ni Chief PNP Bato de la Rosa pag-upo noong July 2016. Naipaliwanag naman daw ni de la Rosa sa isang memo na ang neutralization ay pag-aresto o pagpapatigil sa mga suspect. Kahit daw sariling testigo ng prosekusyon ay ganitong sinabi.
Witnesses P1158 and P1170 explained that neutralize means to arrest or to incarcerate through legal means. It did not mean to kill. Witnesses P1050 and P1174 confirmed that lethal force arose only where a suspect's resistance placed an officer's life at risk. Your Honours, taken together, the manual, the public clarifications by police leadership, the state's position before the highest court in the Philippines, and even the prosecution's own corroborative witness testimony, all of this material demonstrates a coherent and consistent understanding that neutralization was articulated as lawful incapacitation through arrest and related measures, not as a policy of killing.
Imposible rin daw ang akusasyon na widespread o malawakan ang mga pagpatay na inaakusa kay Duterte. Base raw mismo sa datos ng PDEA, kumpara sa bilang ng mga naaresto, mas maliit ang bilang ng mga namatay sa mga anti-drug operations. Ginamit ni Kaufman ang datos na mula sa prosekusyon dahil may hindi raw isinama.
She neglected to contextualize these numbers by reference to other parts of the same report, which show that in comparison to the number of arrests and operations conducted, the number of deaths are minimal.
Ibinaling din ni Kaufman ang atensyon kay Pangulong Bongbong Marcos dahil marami rin umano ang napatay sa bansa mula nung umupo siya.
Clearly, I'm forced to ask myself whether anyone on the other side of this room has thought of investigating the Marcos regime and the related phenomenon and holding someone accountable. Why are my colleagues sitting to their right, the victims' representatives, not clamoring for accountability for those deaths? Or is it of no consequence now that Mr. Duterte is sitting in the ICC detention center?
Sabi ni Kaufman, may option ang pretrial chamber na hindi niya inirekomenda. Ito ay ang pagbabalik ng charges sa prosekusyon para i-resubmit ang mga ito. Pero kung gagawin daw ito, dapat ding pakawalan pansamantala si Duterte.
There is no ascertainable chain of command descending from Duterte at the top via the co-perpetrators, so-called co-perpetrators, all the way down to the crime base. And I would ask you very respectfully not to exercise your discretion to requalify pursuant to Regulation 55 of the regulations of the court. But if you do, and you shouldn't, I respectfully submit, you should order the prosecution to resubmit its document containing the charges and its pre-confirmation brief as amended, and to release Mr. Duterte in the interim.
Pero kung ang depensa ang tatanungin, hindi na dapat umakyat pa sa paglilitis ang mga reklamo.
The defence firmly submits that the pre-trial chamber should not commit any one of the 49 incidents to trial unless it concludes that there are substantial grounds to believe that Mr. Duterte's criminal linkage and liability has been established for each one. When these 49 incidents are disaggregated and examined one by one, as the statute requires, we submit, what becomes apparent is not the cumulative strength, rather the recurrence of certain symptoms of inherent weakness in the evidence.
Mula rito sa The Hague, Netherlands, para sa GMA Integrated News, Mariz Umali nakatutok, 24 Oras.